Hello YouTube. This video is aimed at physical Xbox 360 game collectors, and I'm going to discuss the essential items you should claim for free from the Xbox 360 store before it closes. The main reason that the store closing has an impact on physical collectors is there's a big difference between patches and DLC. Patches are not linked to your Xbox account. You can put in a physical disc into your 360 in the future or now, and all the latest patches will be downloaded to fix the bugs and bring the game up to the latest version. However, a small number of developers have used free DLC items to update the online components of their games. This means you must claim this free DLC if you want to play this game online now or in the future. So even if you don't own it now, you should claim these items just in case you buy these games in the future. The store is closing on the 29th of July 2024. So you want to add all this DLC to your account before then. You can access the 360 store from your console or from the internet. The Xbox 360 store has been suffering from technical issues over the last few weeks. And for me, recently, this console has been the more stable way of claiming these items. But if you have problems with one method, then just try the other method. If you're going to access the 360 store online, the web address is marketplace.xbox.com. You can tell you're at the right store because the page is white and very sort of clean and simple with very few images. This is very different to the current Xbox store for the Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles, which is a black web page, a lot flashier with a lot more images. So it's very easy to tell if you're in the right place. The idea is that you can listen to this podcast at your leisure and then decide which items are appropriate for you and you need to claim. If you're interested in free demos of the digital only games, then if you browse online, you can see the little green icons, and the controller icon, which is half green, half white, indicates there's a free trial. So it's very easy to browse the digital only games and just grab demos of the ones you're interested in trying before the store closes. Aegis Wing is a completely free game, digital only. There's no physical version of it, but it is region locked to the US region. So if you are in a different region and your main account is not US based, then you can create additional Xbox accounts in these different regions. So that's one way that you can claim these items, download them to your console, and then play them with your main account. Airband is a free add-on to the kind of Connect Labs, part of the sort of mini games. Alice Madness Returns is an interesting one. The DLC is the original first game, American McGee's Alice. So you can completely claim this game for free, and if you ever get Alice Madness Returns, which is the second game in the series, you can play the first game for free. So definitely worth claiming that. Civilization Revolution has multiplayer map packs that can be claimed, and again, this might be important if you want to play online. These are the details of the packs. You can pause the video and read the details if you wish. Call of Duty Ghosts has a compatibility pack. There's also a festive pack and a second compatibility pack that you might want to claim. Crackdown is a completely free game, as this does have a physical release, but there's also a free for all pack and a getting busy bonus pack. So again, I think these games can be played in co-op, and you might need these additional packs to ensure you can play online. Crackdown 2 is the same. It's a completely free game, which has a physical copy. There's a premium Deluge pack, which you might want to claim. Crimson Alliance is another completely free game. Dance Dance Revolution has a premium pack. Dark Souls 2 has a compatibility pack. The Darkness has a multiplayer DM Haunt map. Dead Island Riptide, I'm not sure if this can be played in co-op, but there's a couple of DLCs, Fashion Victim and Survivor Pack. Sometimes what looks like optional cosmetics are kind of required for you to play online to make sure that you can kind of see other players if they're using some of these kind of cosmetic DLCs. So it's kind of worth grabbing them. So, like I say, Dead Island Riptide, I'm not sure if that has a multiplayer option. Dead Rising, kind of hitting the headlines now because it's being remade. There's a bunch of cosmetics for this game. It's a really fun game. I don't think there's any online component, but I just thought I'd highlight it because there's so many different cosmetics, and silly cosmetics are just really good in silly games. Dead Rising 2, I think this one can be played online, and there's four packs, kind of cosmetic packs, I think, but they're kind of required to play online. Dead Rising 2 off the record, there's a support pack, which might be important. Deadliest Warrior, again, to play online, you need the free version of the DLC, which just brings you up to the same level as people who have paid for the full DLC. Destination Arcade is a completely free game. Dirt 3 has a VIP pass, which is available if you're a Game Pass Core subscriber or above, the old version of Xbox Gold. So that could be worth having because, again, I think it might have a kind of online component. Disney Infinity 3 basically has an English pack and a French pack, which you may wish to have. Disney Universe, I don't know if this has an online component, but there's a costume pack, just in case. Devil May Cry DMC has a Bloody Palace DLC. Don't think this has any impact on online play or anything, but this looks like a really good DLC, so I thought I'd mention it. Doritos Crash Course is a completely free game. Dragon Age Origins has a Stone Prisoner DLC. Dragon Age 2 has the Black Emporium DLC. It's just a store, but it's kind of nice to have. Whereas Dragon Age Inquisition is more important. There's multiplayer kind of additions, Dragon Slayer and Destruction multiplayer, which will probably be required. The Black Emporium, I think, is just a shop, but it's nice to have extra items. There's also an English voiceover pack. Dragon's Dogma, which is again back in the headlines now. Dark Arisen has an HD texture pack, which would be really good. And if you want to play some of these games more authentically, there's a Japanese voice track. Dead to Rights Retribution, you get a GAC pack, which I'm not sure what it includes. But again, if you have Dead to Rights Retribution, you might want this. Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires. There's just a ton of cosmetics, which again, if this game is online, then you may need some of these cosmetics. Earth Defense 2025. This game can be played online, I think, in co-op and stuff. And there's 4 weapon sets, which I think are worth grabbing, just to make sure you're up to date and you have the latest, build ready to play online. Enemy Front has a bundle pack, which again might be important. Enslaved, for a long time, was a completely hidden gem, but I think a lot more people know about it now. If you've not played it, there's a demo and there's some Ninja Monkey, and Sexy Robot DLC, so definitely worth grabbing all that. Escape from Dead Island, there's Underwater Labs. Fear 2, basically you get a map pack. Fable Anniversary, again that's going to be coming up into the headlines when the new one's released. There's a bunch of sort of hat pack outfits. All these are worth grabbing. I'm not sure if the original Fable Anniversary has an online component, but Fable, I think some of the later Fables do. It's not directly co-op, but you can meet other players and swap items and stuff like that. Fable 2, See the Future, and Not Whole Island. So, worth grabbing those. Fable 3, you got 3 weapons and a Dragon Breath tattoo. Some outfits, quest pack, breed set, just various bits of DLC that's worth grabbing. Far Cry 3, you've got a map pack editor. Farming Simulator, you've got 3 different modding packs and a classics pack. Farming Simulator 15, you've got a modding pack. Final Fantasy 13 2, you get Sierra's outfit. Fist of the North Star, again costumes. Front Mission Evolved, you get a weapons pack. Frontlines Fuel of War, you get a conquer mode and a boneyard map. So again, sound like important things for online. Free game, which is Frozen Freefall Snowball Fight. Guilty Gear XX1 Core, there's a version up catalogue. Again, that sounds like a compatibility one to allow you to play online, so I'd definitely grab that if fighting games are your thing. Gears of War, you've got multiplayer map pack, or 2 of them, so definitely worth grabbing those if you want to play online. Gears of War 2, you've got the All Fronts collection of maps, I think. So again, it might be important if you want to play online. Gears of War 3, 3 map packs. Gears of War Judgment, you've got multiplayer characters and Haven DLC. So definitely worth grabbing that. Ghost Recon Future Soldier, you got Raven Strike DLC. GTA 5, I'm not sure if the GTA 5 servers have been switched off. I think they have. There is an enormous amount of DLC stuff, compatibility packs, ill-gotten gains, heists, festive surprises, hipster updates. Just there's a hell of a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if these have any impact on the single-player game, and like I said, I'm not sure if multiplayer still exists. But might be worth grabbing all this stuff just in case it has an impact on the first player, on single player game. Halo 3, classic kind of multiplayer game. You get extra map packs. Um, so definitely worth grabbing all this if you're thinking of playing online. Some of these games are quite interesting because you can actually system link to Xbox 3 consoles together. So even if the central online servers no longer work, you can sometimes play these games in co-op by just system linking to consoles, or you can play player versus player by linking up like you know eight eight Xbox consoles and play Halo locally against each other, which you can kind of see in conventions sometimes. Halo 4, you've got the Halo 4 Spartan Ops Season 1, Episode 6 to 10, which sounds interesting. And then you've got the Champions Bundle, Forge Island, and Games Map Pass. All Games Map Pass. So definitely worth grabbing all those. Halo Wars, you get historical battle map and strategic options add-on pack. Halo Waypoint is a free game, I think. Halo Reach, you've got the Anniversary map pack and Defiant map pack and the Noble map pack. Harm's Way is a completely free game. Hexic HD is a completely free game. Hitman Absolution, you get an English language pack. Armored Core Verdict Day, which is a game that suddenly got a lot of interest and became quite hard to find. There's a compatibility pack and a repainted parts trial set, which would be pretty important to if you wanted to play these online. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you've got the Animus Project Part 1 and 2. Assassin's Creed Revelations, you get the Mediterranean Traveller Pack. Assassin's Creed 3, you get Brazilian and Portuguese language pack if that's appropriate for you. Assassin's Creed 4, you get a compatibility pack. Assault on Dark Athena is an interesting one because there's a kind of commentary mode you can download. Avatar Connect, so I think this is just a add-on mini-game thing for the Connect Labs. Batman Arkham City has a Batsuit skin. Batman Arkham Asylum has Pray in the Darkness map pack, Insane Night map pack. So I'm not sure again if there's any multiplayer in that, but great game, so worth getting any extra content for. Battle Stuff, again, a mini game I think for Connect Labs. Battlefield 4, you get community operations and night operations. Bioshock, you get plasmids and gene tonics. So I think this is a single player only game, but any extra weapons or powers are good. Bioshock Infinite is a funny one. If you buy the DLC digitally, because of the size limits of files, that's not the complete DLC, so it's not going to work. So what you have to do is you have to go in and claim the free second part of the DLC. Otherwise, you simply can't play the DLC at all. So if you've bought Burial at Sea, then make sure you claim the second part so that you can actually play it. Blades of Time, this is an interesting one. It's suddenly shot up in value and it's very hard to find. If you're interested in giving it a try, then it does have a free demo on the store which you can claim. BlazBlue Continuum Shift seems to have a compatibility pack, system version data. So I would definitely grab that if you want to play online. Well, it's 3 of those to be honest. So grab all 3. Blue Dragon has an ultra hard mod. Borderlands 2 has a compatibility pack. Borderlands 2 has the Necromancer pack. So, again, I'm not sure if that's an online component. So, Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Basically, Captain Claptastic Voyage and Ultimate Vault Hunter Upgrade Pack 2. Compatibility packs. I'd grab all these just in case. So I think the Claptastic one is actually kind of, again, the second part of the DLC. So if you own the DLC, it's not going to work unless you get the free kind of extra data. Brutal Legend, um, extra weapons, guitars. Some of these I think might be useful for online play. Bulletstorm has an online pass. Bullet Witch has 3 extra costumes. So games which are kind of slightly funny and slightly silly, extra costumes are great for those style of games. Battlefield 3 is an interesting one. You've got an HD texture pack. You've also got a physical warfare pack, and Back to Carland content update and Close Quarters content update. So these are really important to grab so you can play online. Burnout Revenge has a lot of extra cars, so definitely worth grabbing those if you're a Burnout fan. Command and Conquer 3 has the Ground Zero map. Call of Duty 2, you get a bonus map pack. Call of Duty 3, you get the Champs bonus map pack. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you get the Variety map pack. Call of Duty World at War, Make-In bonus map. Modern Warfare 3, you get free to public terminal and erosion stroke ground. So assume these are maps or game modes. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, you get Nuketown. I'm not sure if it's still free, but worth grabbing. Call of Juarez Bound in Blood, you get the Old West map pack. I Am Super is a free mini-game add-on to Connect Labs. Infinite Undiscovery has A voucher and B voucher. Injustice Gods Among Us has an enormous amount of costumes and combat packs and all sorts. And these are, I think, important for online kind of play. So you'd need to try and grab all these. Just Cause 2, it's Chaos Parachute, Tuck Tuck Boom Boom, and Chevalier Icebreaker. So I'm not sure if that has an online component or not. Just Dance 2015 has an extra song. Same with Just Dance 2014, which has an extra song. Cameo has design a skin pack and also a co-op pack. So again, that's pretty important if you want to play this game online or maybe on co-op. Kane and Lynch, Dead Men, you get the dope bag. Connect Fun Labs, I think, is a pile of mini games, all free. Connect Party, base game. Connect Rush, you get a snapshot photo mode. Connect Sports Party Pack, which I think adds extra mini games. And then Season 2, you get a challenge pack and a couple of free trials. King's Quest, I thought, was a single player kind of adventure, but they've got 2 compatibility packs listed. Not sure what those do, but definitely worth grabbing if you're if you've either got the game or you might get the game in the future. And there's also an epilogue. Left 4 Dead, you get the survival pack. Beyond Gotham, there's a heroines pack and a rainbow character pack. Lego Dimensions is a funny one. This is an excellent game because every level is a different IP. So you get Lord of the Rings, Batman, Portal 2, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future. It's just amazing. Every new level is a new IP. It's just so good. And there's also lots of extra Lego kits, which unlock extra levels and stuff. So all those extra levels have to be downloaded. So they're not available directly from the store. But if you put the game in, then that takes you to a store page which does have them all listed, and you can download them all. They're all free. So if you're at all interested in Lego games, then I would definitely recommend downloading all the DLC packs. It does take up a huge amount of space though, so you might just want to claim them and not download them. The other thing that's worth noting is that the actual Lego kits are pretty expensive. Some of them are quite collectible now. So what you can do is some phones can write tags. So what you can do is get an app which will write the character tags onto the vehicle tags, which means you can play all the levels for free. I've not tried it because I've kind of got the actual official Lego that I want, but if you're looking to play these but don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds on Lego, then it's worth investigating and seeing if your phone's compatible. Lego Marvel Avengers has got a Spider-Man character pack, and everybody loves Spider-Man. Life is Strange has got a director's commentary, which is quite cool. Loco Cycle is another funny one where if you buy the game, it's not the complete game. So what you have to do is you have to claim the data pack as well. And if you don't claim the data pack, then your purchase is useless. So make sure, let's say if you have bought this, that you've claimed the data pack as well. Lost Planet 3, there's a compatibility pack for kind of online co-op play. Mars Rover Landing Experience is free. Mass Effect 2 has the Cerberus network. Mass Effect 3 has multiplayer, quite a few multiplayer expansions, and also an extended cut for the ending because there was a lot of criticism about the original ending on the disc. So if you're a Mass Effect fan or you're thinking of playing this series, then definitely grab all these. Max Payne 3, again, there's a lot of content and compatibility packs. So I'm not sure if that means it has an online component, but definitely worth grabbing them because that's supposed to be a very good game, but I haven't played it yet. Medal of Honor, a clean sweep pack and online pass. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Blade Wolf and Jetstream. I'm not really sure what these are. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. That's just, forget that. That's just a smart glass thing. Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. There's basically a system update. So it's definitely worth grabbing the system update. And while you're there, there's some costumes and stuff you might want to grab. Shadow of Mordor. Again, this is another one where the game's so big, if you buy the game, you still need to actually claim additional game data to make it work. So if you have bought this digitally, make sure you claim that. And there's also a sort of challenge mode if you're interested. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. You've got advanced opponents. Mortal Kombat, you've got compatibility packs 2 and 3, critical for online play. Musical Feet is another add-on minigame for the Connect Labs. Mutation Station, another minigame for Connect Labs. Need for Speed Most Wanted, you've got 2 multiplayer updates. Need for Speed Rivals, you get a free car and also basically a content update. So you'd need that for online play. 99 Nights, and there's a Roland pack, which is free if you've got Gold Game Pass Core, the new name for Xbox Gold. Ninja Blade, you've got a bonus pack. Ninja Gaiden 3, you get Ninja Pack 1 Lite, which again, I'm not sure if that's required for online play, and there's also an online pass. Omerta, City of Gangsters, you get Serious Business. One Chanbara, which is kind of a bit of a silly bikini girl game, has some extra outfits. Optional media update for music playback, so again worth grabbing. Intermediate Excellent, you can watch other people's playthroughs by the look of it, and to do that you would have to download the DLC libraries, so there's quite a few you'd need to grab. Painkiller Hell and Damnation is another one that people are complaining is getting quite expensive now and hard to find. And if you wanted to try it, there's a free demo. So Payday 2, you've got a couple of updates. Again, probably essential for online play. This is just a demo, but I was surprised to find out that quite a few people have never heard of Peggle and never played it. And it's such a classic puzzle game. If you've never played it, it's definitely worth downloading the demo and giving it a try. So there's Peggle 1 and 2. I think they might have come out on, or one of them at least might have come out on a compilation, PopCap compilation. So worth looking for that as well. Perfect Dark Zero, again map pack, and I think that's it. Photo Party. Not really sure if this is standalone or part of Connect Labs, but free if you've got Game Pass Core or above. Pinball FX 2. It's an excellent pinball simulator, and it's got loads of boards, free trials. So if you're interested in pinball at all, then it's definitely worth downloading some of these and giving them a go. It's really excellent game. Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. Lots of add-ons for this. Definitely worth grabbing all those. I think you require them for online. Oh, and the original Plant vs Zombies, if you've never played it, which is a classic puzzle game. There's a free demo of that one as well. That was released in the US. I'm not sure if it's on a compilation. Portal's still alive. If you're a fan of the Portal games, then definitely worth trying the demo of this. And Portal 2 has a peer-review downloadable content. So I'm not sure if that's kind of player-created levels. Prey, there is lots of DLC for this one. So if you're interested in the multiplayer element, I'd grab all these. Project Sylphid, there's new weapons, new missions, and leaderboards. Resident Evil Revelations 2, got a compatibility pack. Record of Agarest War. You've got a role model pack and an additional PP pack. Red Dead Redemption, a bunch of bonus packs, extra levels, co-op mission packs, lies and cheats. Yeah, definitely worth grabbing all these. Resident Evil Zero, you've got a fan design t-shirt pack, so that could be quite fun. Resident Evil 5, you've got extra figures, which may have an impact on online play, so definitely worth grabbing those. Resident Evil 6, if you're from Europe, there's a German, Italian, and Spanish voice pack you might want. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, there's a free prologue mission, so definitely worth grabbing that. Ridge Racer 6, there's a huge pile of cars you can get, so definitely worth grabbing all those if you're a fan of Ridge Racer. Risen 3 Titan Lords, you've got Adventure Garb and Fog Island and Uprising of the Little Guys. Not really sure if these are single player or multiplayer. Rock Band, you've got a couple of extra songs. Rock Revolution, a couple of extra songs. Saints Row, you get the Uncut pack and the Ho 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 pack. So, Saints Row 2, got the Uncut pack. Saints Row 4, there's a lot of packs. Again, most of these are related to being able to play online with other people. So, if you're interested in playing co-op and stuff, then it's definitely worth grabbing all these. Saints Row the Third is the same. There's all these kind of compatibility packs and viewer packs. Just in case you don't have the DLC, but somebody else does. There's also an online pass. I'm not sure if I already had that or whether that's still free, but definitely worth grabbing it if it's free. Samurai Warriors 2, you've got a command list and support list. Skate 3, you've got an extra share pack. Sleeping Dogs, you've got a community gift pack and the Ghost Pig pack. Sniper Elite 3, you've got a multiplayer expansion pack. Sniper Elite version 2, again the multiplayer expansion with additional content. Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, multiplayer expansion pack. Sonic Generations, you get Casino Night Pinball, so definitely worth grabbing that. Split Second, basically you get Elite Vehicle Livery Pack for free, so definitely worth grabbing that. And maybe the Ryback Cyclone, so I'm not really sure if that's free, but worth having a look just in case. Explosion Man basically has a free prologue. SSX, you get Mount Fuji and the Boards and Riders pack. Steel Battalion, you get the Heavy Armor Emblem pack. Street Fighter 4, you get a Power Up pack. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, an absolute ton of color palettes and add-ons and preset combos, and there's lots of stuff. So I would grab all these because some of these might be mandatory for online play. So Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Again, you've got tournament modes, costume catalogs, compatibility packs. Definitely worth grabbing all these. Tom Clancy's End War. You get a expansion, an escalation expansion, and a veteran map pack. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare 2. You get a throwback pack, throwback pack 2, and more guns. So again, these might be important for online play. Rainbow Six Vegas. Get the black edition and red edition. Not really sure what these are, but just in case they affect online play, I'd grab them. Rainbow Six Vegas 2, you get a gift pack. Splinter Cell Double Agent. Just says downloadable content. Not sure what it is, but I would grab it if I were you. Test Drive Unlimited. You get Explorers packs and mandatory update packs. Yeah, if you want to play online, definitely worth grabbing. Now, sometimes people list Gunstringer as one of the best Connect games. And there's the Wavy Tube Man Chronicles, which seems to be free. So I haven't played this yet, but assuming people are right, and this is one of the better Connect games, it's definitely worth getting the DLC for free. Last Remnant, some challenge packs, and the Key of the Ancient Ruins. The outfit, basically there's a multiplayer map and a collateral damage map pack, which I'm not sure if that's single player or multiplayer. Time Shift, you've got the Futures Past multiplayer map pack. Tomb Raider, there's a number of free costumes. So if you want Lara to look a little bit different, then grab some of those. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, there's an Xbox exclusive pack, so worth grabbing that. Two Human is a completely free game, and there's also the pre-order armor sets, which are now free. So Totem Ball is a free game. Tropico 5 has the Big Cheese DLC for free. Vampire Rain, you get bonus levels 1 and 2. Warhammer 40k Space Marine, you get multiplayer modes like Capture the Flag game mode, Exterminatius downloadable content, Elite Pass armor pack. Definitely worth grabbing these if you want to play online. Watch Dogs is another one where if you buy the DLC, you're not getting the full code, so it's not going to run. So you have to manually go in and claim the second item, so the second part. So it's kind of a bit of a mess, really, on the old store. So if you have bought the DLC or you're planning to, make sure you grab the free second part. This is a strange one which I thought I'd highlight. Microsoft said that the sale prices were going to last all the way through to the 29th of July. So when I was interested in Infinity Gene, it was only $1.49. It was on sale. And I didn't buy it that day. And when I went back today to buy it, the price is now $9.99. So it's it's not on sale anymore. So that was quite annoying. But what I did find out was that it's actually free. So this apparently is backwards compatible and is available from the new store as well as the old store. On the new store, it's free if you've got Game Pass Core. So I don't know whether this means I can play it on the original 360 and download it there, but it's a free game. So if you've got Game Pass, I'm not sure what level. If it's Game Pass, I think it's Game Pass Core. But if you've got Game Pass Core above, just check the store and it should be free. If it's not free in your region, then the Xbox One store is different to the Xbox 360 store. With the Xbox 360 store, it's all kind of very region locked. But with the Xbox One store, it's not. So if you just go to the Japan store or the Korea store, you can claim whatever items they've got for free without needing multiple Xbox accounts, which is kind of nice. So if you go to your region store and Infinity Gene isn't free, just try the US or Korea or Europe or whatever. Just travel around a bit, and it should be free on quite a few of the stores. Now the other ones, when I was looking around, the other ones that were free on the new store was Explosion Man. This was free on the Brazil Xbox store. So, so again, you don't need a new account. All you have to do is use Google Translate to make sure you're pressing the right buttons. But it was free if you've got Game Pass. So that's quite handy. And there's also free DLC for this on the Xbox 360 store. It has the prelude or whatever. So definitely great for free. And the final one I found for free was Dark Void, which was free in Korea. So if you go to the Microsoft Store in Korea, um, and again, you just use Google Translate to translate it, it's free if you've got Game Pass. So nice little bonus. So that's it on the kind of more essential items. It still turned out to be a long video, I'm afraid, but hopefully, if you're a physical collector, that's going to future-proof your collection and make sure you can play these online games for as long as possible. Like I clarified, like in the previous series, the store closing doesn't have any impact on the download servers. So you've got plenty of time to download these games or DLCs. Only the store is closing, so there's no closure dates for the actual download servers. And every game is different regarding online play and the online servers. So again, a lot of these online servers will still be available after the 29th of July. So all these servers are completely separate. The only thing you're losing is the store. And the only thing the store does is actually link games to your account or link DLC to your account. So all you have to do is just claim them, and then you can download them in the future. So anyway, I hope that was useful, and catch you in the next one.